does. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Lim Reviews. Now today's video is going to be all about the HUAWEI Mate50 series. This device has actually been sold for slightly more than a month now, and I actually noticed quite a fair bit of people buying these devices. In fact, my version here, the orange vegan leather with Kunlun Glass, was actually sold out on day one alone. So very impressive here. However, I do get a lot of questions asking me about what really is this Kunlun Glass all about. Is it really that strong? Is it as what HUAWEI claims? So today's video, we will be doing a couple of drop tests. Of course, get ready to hear those smashes on the ground, and we will see whether the Kunlun Glass really holds up to what HUAWEI is saying. Now the second thing that we'll be talking about here is of course all about installing Google applications, because my number one question that I get asked on all my HUAWEI videos is about how to install Google apps on a HUAWEI smartphone. This time around, it doesn't work just on the HUAWEI Mate50 series. It is also working on other HUAWEI smartphones as well as HUAWEI's MatePad tablet series. So definitely we'll be checking that out in a bit as well. But yeah, just to start off today's video, I did notice that HUAWEI just launched two new colors for their KunLun Glass Edition. It now comes in the carbon black vegan leather that looks something like this. It is the vegan leather version, and there is also a new silver for the KunLun Glass that looks something like this. Having said that, let's talk a bit more about what KunLun Glass is all about. Now, most of the time these days when we get a new smartphone, we always see the brand Corning Gorilla Glass, and it always says that it's very strong, it has Victus levels and all that. Anyways, I have actually been using all these smartphones before, and I seldom use a screen protector. Think about that. And I put my phone in my pocket, sometimes I put it in my bag, and I noticed that after a couple of weeks, there will be tiny little scratches already appearing on the display of my phones. So whether or not Corning Gorilla Glass is really as strong as they say, mostly is to prevent scratches. However, KunLun Glass here is to solve the problem of your displays getting smashed and cracked. Right, so having said all that, let's go and drop a couple of phones down. Let me grab the camera real quick. Alright, first things first, I've got the phone over here now, and let's just drop the device onto the ground. As you can see, this is approximately knee height. So we're going to start off first with knee height and see how it does. So it bounced to the back, but obviously you can see that it's still plenty good. But now we're going to move a bit higher, guys. So this is approximately at my arm's length level. So let's go and drop it right now. Alright, let's pick this up. Still looking alright. The screen protector is a little bit jumpy over here, but the screen still looks perfectly fine, guys. Alright, so we're going to drop it a little bit more. Maybe once more here. Once more. Picking it up. And let's walk one more step. Whoa! That sounded painful. Still alright. Let's go again. I don't think you will drop your phone that many times, but so maybe we'll just do it once more, a little bit higher this time around. Okay. Woo! That sounded painful, guys. And there you go, guys. Still looking pretty fine here. Let's see. Working nicely as per usual. Good. I'm just double checking to make sure the phone is completely fine. Yes, it still looks alright. Wow, that actually made me skip a bit, guys. I don't know if you see a lot of drop tests like this, but yep, it does prove that the KunLun Glass here, is as tough as they say. Again, I was dropping it on a hard surface. There wasn't any carpets, as you can see. You can hear the sounds itself, guys. It sounds very painful to watch, but gotta do the test for you guys. Everything looks perfectly fine from what I can see with my own eyes. Let's talk a little bit about how this KunLun Glass is actually made, because HUAWEI spent like approximately 4 years of research and development just to get this glass made up for you guys. So first things first, I know that the process itself involves using a 24-hour high-temperature nanocrystal growth. They also include a 108-step microcrystalline matrix material processing and a 1600 Celsius platinum smelting technology. Now, there's definitely a lot of scientific terms being mentioned earlier on, but essentially, they involve a very high-temperature heat process to greatly densify and fuse crystals into the glass. After that, a layer of 10 quadrillion level nanocrystals are coated onto the glass to make it even more tough. As a result, what we have here is the Kunlun Glass that is not only super tough and durable, but also very high in terms of clarity. So you won't notice like it's very hard to see. The displays itself are fantastic here. In fact, it is even 5-star rated by SGS in terms of their drop protection, and compared to ordinary phones, it offers 10 times more protection in terms of that drop testing. Alright, so let's move on to the second point here and talk a bit about the question about how to install Google applications on your Huawei devices. So like I mentioned earlier on, you need to install the main application here, and that is actually called Lighthouse. You can do it on your Huawei Mate50 series, you can do it on other Huawei Nova series if I'm not mistaken, and you can also do it on your Huawei MatePad. So to get that started, let me just turn on screen recording right now so you can see exactly what I am doing. Right, so we're just going to go into the app gallery, and all you need to do is search for Lighthouse. As you can see, this orange icon here is the correct one. There's a couple of other applications also called Lighthouse, but this is the one to go to. As you can see in my phone here, I've already installed the application. So once you've done that, tap that open button and you will notice we have a couple of items listed down already. So just as the menus would suggest, it's actually super easy to do that. You hit that add account, you hit sign in, put in your Google information, and right away you will be able to download all sorts of Google apps. The good news here is that you can do that directly from the Huawei app gallery. So again, I have already installed a couple of apps here. I just did the Google Photos, which I'm going to show you real quick. So I've already installed that. Notice that you can just jump into it right away. And I actually have a couple of Google apps already installed here. I have my Google Documents, my Google Sheets, YouTube, Gmail, Maps, Photos. Everything works just like how it would work on a typical Android smartphone. Alright, so just in case you are concerned about security, all you need to do is just head into the app gallery once more, go to the Me button that is on your bottom right section, and you can see we have the app gallery guard, and just scan for any kind of viruses or whatnot. And basically it will show you a score based on 0 to 100 on how secure your device is. So it's actually quite protected by Huawei as well through the app gallery. Again, you can download all sorts of Google applications. They would run similar to how any other Android phone works, and you can do that on not just the Mate50 series but also the tablets and their other smartphones. Alright, so with that said, we've come to the end of the video. Again, you can see how strong the Kunlun Glass is really all about, and today you don't have to worry about not having your favorite Google applications on your Huawei device. It doesn't matter if it's the latest Mate50 series or a tablet. If you want to find out more about Huawei's latest promos, I'll put a link down below. You can check that out to see what kind of discounts and promotions they are having. And thank you so much to you for watching this video all the way to the end. Again, appreciate if you could just drop a like for those smashes on the ground, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Do stay safe, everybody. Bye!